Glass blowing is just fun. It almost seems like you're getting away with something. You know, it's really satisfying to hear comments from people that buy the stuff and how much they enjoy it, and it enriches their lives. So for me, it's really satisfying work. I'm Aaron Gross. I'm the owner and craftsman. My shop is Austin Art Glass, and we have the gallery location on South Congress, and then my studio is here in North Austin. I'm born and raised in Austin. I've been here 38 years. Austin is full of interesting people and friendly people, and there's just a lot to do here. I personally love to fish. Fishing is great around here. A lot of people like the nightlife. You know, there's a lot of fun places to go. Celebrity spotting down on South Congress. I started out in glass at the California College of Arts and Crafts. I went there to study sculpture and ceramics. Just got lured into the glass shop. I had no idea that they even blew glass, so it was pretty exciting for me. And they have one of the best glass departments in the country, so I just got into it by luck. I worked in a big goblet factory in California. We'd make about 200 to 400 wine glasses a day, and I moved up through every position in the factory, so I got a lot of practice there. You start at the bottom, sweeping the floors, and move up through bringing bits, and then on to master finishing. It's not the most fun way to work with glass. I obviously have a lot more fun here at my studio, making things one at a time. The factory is kind of production style. We have about 12 guys on the team, and each person have a little small specific job to do, and the piece would just go down the production line. Glass blowing is the oldest industry, you know, besides prostitution. The factory setting, the progression of how you move up in the factory is unchanged for 2,000 years. Most of my inspiration comes from nature. It's kind of a classical motif in art to be inspired by nature, and a lot of my pieces are coral reef or rainforest inspired. There's not too many glass blowers around Austin, but my specialty is wine glasses. I'm really passionate about that. It's the hardest thing to make skill-wise, and I spent about 10 years of my career working on nothing but wine glasses. Glass kind of has its own agenda, which is directly opposite from my agenda. I strive to make things really round and perfect as I can, but glass wants to be more drippy and organic shaped, and it doesn't like to take a perfect form, so you have to strike some kind of balance between what the glass wants to do and what you want to do with it. The price range goes from about $1 to some of the small beads that I make up to about $3,000, maybe $3,500 for some of the more elaborate sculptures. Some of those sculpture groupings I'd work all day on one piece, and sometimes more than a day, so a lot of work involved, but we try to have something in everybody's price range. I think the people that are really drawn to glass are people that are fascinated with fire and love the heat. When they were kids, they loved to set fires and play with gunpowder and model rockets and things like that. It's just fascination with fire that seems to attract a lot of people. A lot of fire signs, Leos and Aries, tend to love it. It never hurts to have some background information about glass. There's some books that I recommend to my students that like to read, you know, before they take the class. They can check out a couple of books. History of glass is always interesting, so I'd recommend everybody check that out too. If you want to get into glass blowing and come take a class with me, you can check our website. All the info is on our website, Austin Art Glass, or you can call the gallery. It's 916 Glass. I get a lot of people